cars, not a boat. With my...
Catch it.
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like they should do like more of like when he catches the ball and it's...
I'm coming back! Because others... Oh! Stop!
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, ball break. On the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Again, it's Blue. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield. Nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself. picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Cowboys.
A gain of 15. First down, Dallas.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the handoff, Blue. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts and talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready? Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Ready up.
Back to throw. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll drop the throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Commanders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Ready?
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Hot 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, You get a chance to steal a possession for your offense, you got to capitalize and make those plays.
3rd and 9. He'll try to run for it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this... drive along.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
Come on, come on. Set. Set. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Let's go.
Now give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Rolling to the left. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got a man. That's Watson. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Commander's first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ready.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 2.
Buffalo 18. 60 bites it.
Now Daniels. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. He'll take off again.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Left side. It's caught by Brown.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get behind, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. And he'll slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll step up and run.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. To the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
We are through 1. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll send a man in motion left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Check.
They'll run with blue. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
It's 2nd and 8.
On the jump.
2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Why aren't you floating it?
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
Good shit. Good shit, bro.
We saw
Good
it
shit,
earlier,
bro.
the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And Mike, the
I
reality
know.
is this is
That's
just
why I got mad.
first half.
Because I clearly saw you, bro.
Not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
14. Cowboys nothing.
The kickoff
It
team
happens.
is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone.
No.
At their own 35-yard line.
That's how my loss to Bab was.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
He's going to look deep for Adams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Definitely got to figure something out. Nothing's going right in offense, man.
Buffalo 18. Ready, go.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
First down, Dallas.
Viking 18. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down.
They're playing defense
for
today.
no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on. Set. Danny Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Pushed out to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I do not lock it.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection.
I said you're reading the field really well right now.
Like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
This is caught 2.
Thank you.
And he'll take it on in.
That was a desperate drive, bro. That was a desperate-ass drive by me, to be honest.
He knocks it through. Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Cowboys 14. Cowboys 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Go. Cowboy Dragon 60.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Nick Bosa. He's able to register the sack, closing in on the century mark, number 99 in his great career. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll step up and run this. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Ho-ho! And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Hold it ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
There's an uphill battle.
Ready, let's go.
Rolling right. He's going to air this one out. He's got it.
That's unfortunate.
Gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Whoop.
A big play after being backed up.
We'll take it.
And even 50 yards.
Ready, go.
A give. Here comes Blue. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
7 Pirates.
And the Cowboy
Throwing now from the gun. On the move left. Off he goes. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
Blue, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That is caught, and he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
Extra point is good. That ties the game at 14. Brendan Aubrey to kick
They didn't
off.
leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
18, Rattler. 70.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
70, Timberwolves. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 6.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Oh, boy, I'm about to be sick. Oh, thank God.
It's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 53 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
2 on the play.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
3rd and goal. It's Daniels.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Commanders have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
On 1st down, here's Blue. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. Now screen set up for Blue.
Damn, block.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
3rd and a long way to go.
19 tight, 19 tight, go!
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big time.
I don't know why he didn't slide.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the 1st down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the 1st.
Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. And now the Cowboys
Did not.
take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Cowboys will go up by 7.
Commanders 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
70 Rangers, down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Going for it all.
Okay, I can't switch.
Hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. This is blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 20. First down, Cowboys.
Here we go, set. Cut, press all 80. Go.
Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Come on, come on. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Rig. Steady.
That one swung out to blue. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Moving left.
Damn.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will move out in front. 27-24. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
His drive will start on the ground. And he works past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Hold it ready.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
15 yards. That's good for a
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go! Bronco switch.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll stick with him again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Viking 18. Scoop.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And this one on line. And it is good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Cougar 19, 18, right in.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a design run. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
And that is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Ready. Ready, go!
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
Throwing is Daniel. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Big Ed Oliver in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Daniel. He'll get this one complete to Brown. Give them 19 yards on 3rd and 18. They found a way to get it done. 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Reload, reload.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down. He takes off.
On the ready.
A massive play here. Late tie game, 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. A gain there of 15. First down, Washington.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Viking 18. Ready,
He'll run. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
A lot riding on this play. Tie game. Final minute. 3rd down.
19.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game.
Good game, bro.
His kick is good. And it's celebration.